Hey guys, it's Lynette, just coming back in. It's Friday the 20th. I figured I'd pop in and do a quick video. Nothing much has been going on. I did my chemotherapy, not this past Wednesday, but the one before. So I have it again this coming Wednesday. I've been taking my B17 consistently. And I just realized before making this video that I took fenbendazole for 5 days straight. I didn't have chemo this week, so I was kind of off. I feel fine. You know, I'm taking my milk thistle and drinking my dandelion root tea to help my liver enzymes stay normal. But yeah, I actually, sorry, swinging around. This chair isn't comfortable. Yeah, I actually took it for 5 days, but we'll see what happens. I probably shouldn't do that every week, but I don't see it hurting every now and then, especially when I'm trying to jumpstart the killing machine, the cancer killing machine again. So yeah, taking my RSO, B17, fenbendazole, and chemo. And hopefully, you know, after this next one, I still need to... You know what? I'm bad. I still need to schedule my CT scan for around the 30th. So I better get on that. I'll try calling tomorrow. If you guys see smoke around here, this is incense. It's lavender and white sage, and it smells so good. I'm usually a lavender snob, but that one smells really good. I wanted to talk about... Someone left a message telling me that I'm giving people misinformation about RSO. And I did want to address that. I don't know if I approved that comment or deleted it because it was just nonsense. The information that I gave you guys about the RSO came from a legitimate business, okay? I was getting my RSO from a woman who had been in remission from breast cancer. Unfortunately, it came back and took her life. She had someone who homemade the RSO. I have seen tutorials and I have read several different instructionals on how to make RSO, but because there is a flame point and there is the possibility of you blowing up your own house or setting things on fire, I won't make it myself. I just won't. The RSO from Beard Bros Pharma that I get at Flavors in Riverbank, the results from that RSO are the same exact results I got from the person who homemade it. Okay? Which is why I've said several times in other videos that I wanted to test it first to see if it's the same as what I was getting originally. And it is. Of course, there's a higher markup on it. I believe it's like $33 a syringe, and that's before the ridiculous taxes that they add to it. Before, I was getting it for $15 a syringe. So that's a double markup. But I need it. It helps me. And, you know, if the cancer starts dying again because I'm taking my RSO again, then bonus, you know. Let me tell you, there are several people on Instagram that will try to sell you RSO that are scammers. I was scammed twice. Thankfully, both times I was able to get my money back. I wouldn't trust anybody on Instagram, in all honesty. I know there's another place in Antioch called Cocoa Farms. They also sell RSO in syringes. Now, with that said, I personally have not tested it, but I did speak to a woman online who has tested it, okay? I trust her. I'm not saying that you should. I'm just putting all of the information I have out there. RSO from Lazarus Naturals was not effective for me at all. And I think I showed you the difference between the thick RSO and the Lazarus Naturals runny RSO. The Lazarus Naturals one, they call it RSO, but I believe it's just strictly cannabis oil, because for me there was no psychotropic effects. And the THC, which is what causes the psychotropic effects, is actually what kills the cancer. So I just didn't get any effect from that syringe at all. And I didn't try like shooting the whole thing, because it's quite a bit in a syringe. And it tastes nasty. They all taste like poop. Let's see. So there was that. Oh my God, I have to tell you guys. One of my lifelong friends made it possible for me to be able to order the Halen 951, and as well as an additional bottle of B17. And another one of my friends, she gave me enough that I can order more B17. So I'm lucky and blessed. And I'm so grateful for my friends. I really am. So I'm anxiously awaiting the arrival of those, even though I do have, I currently have the B17, but I always feel better when I'm stocked up. I think I have hoarder tendencies. I have a stack, like, it's a big stack of fenbendazole boxes, both Pancreatic and ProSense, in my room. I just feel better when I have a lot of it, so I know I'm not going to run out immediately, because I think if I ever ran out, I would panic myself to death. So, I'm not going to say my friends' names, because I'm not going to put their business out there, but they know who they are, and I've thanked them, and they know that I love them. I don't want to think about it too much, because I'm going to start bawling my head off again. But yeah, I'm very blessed. I'm really, really excited to get that stuff in. I'm feeling way optimistic now, more so now than before, about my health, and it's not as though I got any results back recently that are positive. I think my attitude is just shifting back. I went through a period where a lot of negative thoughts were creeping in, and I'd entertain them, and that gets kind of hard. I feel like sometimes I need to entertain them just so I could cry it out and get out all of the stress and frustration, and then I can get back to the positive part. This time was harder. Sorry. That's my notification to take my blood pressure pill. Nice and irritating, right? But I'm feeling like I'm in a much better headspace. I still need to get to the comments. Sorry, I have been doing some here and there. Just so you guys know, I have been working a lot on getting my tarot card channel and my tarot website up and running. So I've been working on that quite a bit. I thought it was going to be easier than it was, but I've been out of building websites for a while. I could build a Joomla website in minutes, but the one that I'm working on right now, I think because I haven't worked on it since maybe at the beginning of the 2000s, it's been a while. So yeah, I'm definitely not ignoring you guys. That's why I wanted to jump on here real quick and get this little video done. I also wanted to ask if you guys wanted me to do a live. I have no idea how to do a live, so it's going to be like trial and error, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of laughing about it. But if going live is something that you guys would want me to do so that you can ask me questions directly while I'm on camera, we can get that set up and I can try something. Coronavirus, we're all, I'm in California. We're pretty much being told to stay in, and I'm fine with that. I've been self-quarantining for quite some time since, the flu cases began picking up. So, I don't go very many places. It's just more safe for me. I guess going live is something that I could do, especially if it helps, people who are new to this whole situation and need some advice. And there are so many of you out there that are super helpful and give so much information that, it's incredible. So if that's something that you guys would like me to do, definitely let me know. I can probably do it on a Friday night or a Sunday night. Either Friday or Sunday. You guys could let me know in the comments below, what works better. Friday night or a Sunday night. And then a time frame. I think 6 o'clock here is 9 o'clock East Coast. So just remember, I'm on the West Coast. I'm on Pacific Standard Time. So if y'all could leave, a day and a time suggestion, that would help. And then I could, figure it out. Figure out how to get that going. My hair is super flat because I did have on a wig today. I'm surprised it's not kind of cray. It is thinner. It is getting super thin now. When I run, you see how my hair sticks up back here? When I run my hands through, you can literally see hairs falling out. I guess I shouldn't run my hands through, right? If anybody is curious where I get this incense from, look, it's can you guys see? It's a lavender color. It's white sage and lavender mixed, and it's on a chunky incense, and this smell is so delicious. I mean, it is so clean and calming. It's just really nice. But it's called Esoteric Aroma. I found them on Instagram and found their store, and I love that stuff. There's another one called Nag Champa that is jasmine scented. And then there's another one called Sacred Space that smells really good too. So far I got this one, the Sacred Space, the jasmine, and then I got just a plain white sage for cleansing. But yeah, Esoteric Aroma is where I got that. I have not started the enema yet. I was thinking I was going to wait for my tumor marker test. Sorry, brain fart. I was going to wait for my tumor marker test. I might not. I don't take a tumor marker test until after my next cycle. So I get my cycle this coming Wednesday. And I probably should wait a week after that, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I might go at the same time that I schedule my CT scan for, just so I could have all of the information at once. I canceled and rescheduled my Celebration of Life cruise. We pushed it off until November, which happens to be when my birthday is. So that's awesome. I'm hoping, all of the crap with the coronavirus will be done and over with then, and I'm hoping I will have beat cancer by then, and I'll be fine. Damn, every time I get on here, I feel like I'm right on the edge of crying, and I don't know why. about. Whenever I take my Pancreatic, let me see if I can stand up and show you. Right, okay, well, I'm in black, but right here on my stomach, see, here's my incision. Right here, that's the top of my incision, and it goes past my belly button. But right in here, it gets like really tight, and I'm wondering if that's a feeling that the fenbendazole, because it is the days that I take the fenbendazole, and it's sometimes when I eat and don't take the fenbendazole, but mostly it's when I take the fenben. It just gets tight right there. So I'm thinking, that may be an indication for me that the fenbendazole is like really working on the cancer. Anyway, so I figured I'd make mention of that. I know some people were asking about breast cancer and fenbendazole. You should be on fishbendazole and not fenbendazole, because breast cancer is a hormone-based cancer. So fishbendazole. And please go to, I'm not a doctor, I can't give you advice or anything like that, especially since I'm not dealing with breast cancer, and I want you guys to have access to as much information as possible. So please go to Joe Tippens' blog. It's mycancerstory.rocks. And there's a link within the blog that can take you to a Facebook group, and you'll be able to talk to other people who are currently fighting breast cancer as well, and various different types of cancers. It's really interesting being able to see, people's progress and all of that. Yes, people are still passing away. Some it's because they didn't get to the protocol until a little too late. Some the protocol worked for a while and then it just didn't. So as I've said before in the past, there isn't one thing that works for everybody, but we're all trying our best, to extend our lives, to save our own lives. So please definitely check out the group, the blog, and then the group. What else? Do I feel sick when I take fenben? No. For me, I did meet someone online who just went into remission from bladder cancer. And he was telling me that he purchases the 4-gram packages of fenbendazole. Hey, don't leave without kissing your mother. You're going to be on camera. I love you.
I love you more.
That's my daughter.
Bye, Cupcake.
Bye, Cupcake. Don't be late.
I won't.
So, okay, sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. Wow, I am so sorry. I'm going to have to rewind this and be like, what? The 4-gram package of fenbendazole. He said there's a difference in the grains. He said he found that the 1-gram packages, the grains are more coarse. They're like, and you can literally chew on them in the 1-gram packages. But in the 4-gram packages, he said they're more finely milled. And he buys the 4-gram packages and then separates them into, 4 different doses. And goes about it that way. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that. Fenbendazole doesn't have a taste. It doesn't have a smell. Not for me anyway. And it's easy to take. Especially with Chobani now makes a drinkable yogurt that's made with coconut milk. Now coconut milk is higher in fat. And this this yogurt drink, I should say, is actually lower in sugar, which is, a bonus. And I was taking it with a yogurt drink, just a regular one. But when I found the coconut milk one, it was much better. There's a mango flavor, a chai flavor. I believe there's a blueberry. I haven't been able to find it, but there's also a strawberry, and I like all of them. The mango one has a little more sugar, so I don't get that one as often. If I do, I'll like drink more water. I'll drink, more water in between to make sure I'm flushing out that sugar. I know we're supposed to avoid sugar, but it's not. I, at this point, can't 100% avoid it yet. But I have cut quite a bit of it out of my diet. So there's that. I believe I started talking about the enemas and then I got off track. I might just start them. I'm just nobody wants to do that. So I really need to read up on it and do it because I know I have to. Especially when I start having tumor die off, because that's what's going to help my body get rid of it. So when I do start, I'll let you guys know. No, there will not be an instructional video. So, I could point you to after I use it and see if it's a good one for me, if I like it, whatever. I will post the information of which kit my son got for me. Here, he got it off of Amazon, and then he bought me the coffee to go with it, the organic green enema coffee, I believe it is, and different nozzles. I didn't like the fact that the nozzles that it came with were plastic. That's just like a breeding ground for germs as far as I'm concerned. So he ordered me some metal nozzles. So to me that it's cleaner, I don't know, maybe it's just my brain. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Please leave your suggestions for a go live if that's what you'd like to see, Friday or Sunday, and then a time. And please leave your, what do they call that? Central Time, Eastern Time, Pacific Standard, Mountain. Leave your time frame in, is that what it's called? Time frame, time slot, time. Man, sometimes ever since getting this cancer, my brain will just lose words. Okay. Now I'm like sitting there thinking, okay, AM's anti-meridian, post-meridian. It's I'm just kind of losing it here. Okay, anyway. Yeah, leave your suggestions below. I will check them probably on Sunday, I think. Tomorrow I'm going to spend most of the day working on my website, hopefully. And then I also got to do a lot of cleaning in my office, which made me super happy. I still need to address the closet and my makeup hoard. I have a hoard of makeup. But I do need to go through all of that, start thinning it out, not cleaning it out. They're all clean. But I definitely need to start thinning it out. And that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be coming back, I hope, on Sunday. If not, I do have my blood test on Tuesday. And I will post the results of those again. It may not be in the same way where it shows all of the ranges or whatever. I might just post an update. I'm not sure. No one has mentioned yet if they want to see, all of them side by side, which is kind of hard though, because the way it's situated on Kaiser's website is strange. It's a lot. I'll do what I can though, and hopefully that information has helped somebody. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys are all safe and avoiding this coronavirus, and I hope you have all the toilet paper and Lysol and eggs and water you all need. We were in Walmart not too long ago, and there was this poor elderly woman who just wanted to get one package of toilet paper, and Chris and I were there, and I, pointed her out, and I asked him, please go over there and grab something for her. So he grabbed her a whole case, brought it over to her, and she was really thankful. People were kind of like pushing her to the side. I can't with some people. I really can't. So I felt really good that we were able to help her, and I see these pictures online of the elderly, and they're standing in front of these empty shelves, and they're wanting to do shopping, and there's nothing there, and that destroys my heart. Be good to people, be kind to people, help each other. That's what we're here for fuck's sake. We're here to be good to each other, not eat each other alive. Anyway, that wasn't a fun conversation, was it? No, nobody wants to talk about this stuff. But again, I hope all of you are safe and well fed and with your loved ones. And I will look forward to talking to you again soon. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.